Well, good luck, Ivor. Oh, no, don't get dressed yet. Don't get undressed yet. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
Okay, what? It's just body. Why you worry?
Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. This is our last episode of 2025, and I am just dying to know what happens next. So who is ready for some D&D? Roll it. Do you guys remember when you fought a group of gigantic beasts known as the Shanku? Julien got stuck in a tree. Bran slung some spells. Ivor felt an odd surge of wild magic, and Gwen had enough. The Shanku attacked your party in Jake's garden as you exited his cabin. These creatures were fierce, hungry, and possessed mythological voices filled with enchanting beauty. Ivor flew into a barbarian rage and felt something had shifted within himself. His previously at least somewhat predictable magic seemed to be a bit stronger in this moment, and he was consumed by only one desire: kill the coup. During the fight, Glimmer put herself between Bran and a coup, apparently ordering it to stand down. Before the creature was slain, it seemed oddly inclined to obey. In the midst of the chaos, Catan rushed to Gwen's aid. When his shoulder bumped up against hers, a burst of magic caused him to shift into a different person entirely. A young elven woman with dark gray skin, ginger eyes, and long ears that rose upwards to the top of her head, tapering into an elegant point. And that is where our story continues. So, the Shanku have been killed, their blue wings now gone as their bodies vanish into ashes taken by the wind. Ivor, as the Shanku dissipate, so too does the magic that overtook you. Your party stands victorious, if a little confounded. As you try to catch your breath, you turn to see Catan sitting in the garden. She is surrounded by aster, moss champions, and chrysanthemums. Blood streaks down her right arm and warm tears stain her dark cheeks. She's staring at her hands in utter bewilderment. Her copper-toned eyes hold a million questions, possibly mirroring the questions you have yourselves. As she stares at her hands, she mutters kind of vacantly, "Turn me back, Guinevere."
Oh, Catan, you look good.
Do you say anything, Gwen?
I think I'm just kind of stunned as I'm just kind of like standing there, not really like kind of locked in this like, what?
And then she kind of curls up into a ball, hugging her legs to her chest as she kind of starts rocking back and forth. She closes her eyes real tight and she goes, "I'm Catan Highland. I'm 27 years old. I was born in Port Ecne in 1725. My parents are Aurmer and Finney Highland. I studied at the Inside Academy. I worked for Viscount Fergus Kilmore and the Melandrian Mending Company for 5 years. I met Sidheag in a cafe.
Whoa.
West End
Slap.
2 years ago."
Just across the face.
She almost doesn't seem to register the slap. Still eyes tightly closed, and her voice turns to a whisper as she says, "Gran died 5.5 weeks ago. I'm intelligent. I'm learned. I'm a student of the mythical. I am me.
You look different though. Glenn, did you do this?
Ivor, moment, please.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna kind of kneel down. Do my best to, like, cradle their chin. Lift up the head to meet. You are you. There's one thing I know. That the outside is of salt.
You see a fresh tear fall from her eye as she says, "What is this?" But before you can respond, the magic around you seems to dull once more into the norm, and the young woman shifts back into the form you've come to know. A satyr in a heavy green leather vest threaded together with golden ropes. His soft brown fur returns, amber curls, and two small horns that spiral downwards. The last thing to go are the ginger-colored eyes, replaced by pools of warm brown. And Catan breathes a sigh of relief, looking around at the rest of you for the first time, almost like noticing that all of you are there. If you don't mind my asking, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. But... sorry. I'm okay. You're okay. We're okay.
I don't feel okay.
How was that for you? You were.
He is just looking at you, stunned, and you recognize this look. You've seen it in other people, probably also in yourself. It's a look of fear. Utter and raw fear. And he starts to back away from you quickly, Gwen. I want to go home. I want to go back to my books. I don't want to be here anymore.
All right. We'll take you home.
Please. And Aisling will walk over and kind of reach out a hand. It's okay. I don't know what's going on, but it's gonna be okay. We're all right here. I can get us back to Port Ecne if you'd like to. I assume that's still the plan. Is Sidheag? Yeah.
Yes. You know, Catan, as weird as what happened is, Ivor has to give it to you that you really held your own during that fight. You have never fought before.
He stands up next to Aisling, wiping tears from his face, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys were in trouble, and I wanted to help. Thank you very much, Sleepy Potato. That is a fantastic name. Love it. I just wanted to help, and I thought
you did.
You know, with all of you here, we could work together and make something good happen.
Yes, we are stronger together, and you very much helped. That was very good magic work that you did. Pew pew.
I don't know.
You really held your own. Those wolfies were running scared.
Yeah. Yeah, because of me. That's very nice of you, Ivor.
Great job. You're strong. You just do not know it yet. You will learn.
Yeah. And then from behind you, Ivor, you hear the crunching of leaves as Jake kind of walks up next to you.
Jake! Holy crap!
Yeah, that was quite something, wasn't it?
You're quite something. Holy cow! You swing that sword like a pro. Wowee.
Yes.
Very impressive.
The old days, they just kind of come back sometimes when it is required.
Yes.
It's an
You're
oddly
very mighty.
familiar feeling. One of home, I might add.
About that, maybe you know why that was a very weird fight. Weird things happened with magic. Do you know
Yes.
why?
Well, that is a very complicated question that you've asked, and I appreciate
seems
your
simple.
curiosity. I would say, based off of my limited understanding, Ivor, your on was activated.
The on what?
Does anyone else want to take that explanation, or shall I? No? Yes?
Oh.
I
Okay.
was confused.
On? Like, isn't that like the thing that the peacekeeper's fabled to, like, be put in when he passes?
Yes.
Is Ivor Peacekeeper now?
Listen, no. Language is a very difficult thing, and it evolves over
Yes.
time. Unfortunately, some words get mired with time, and on is one of them. It currently is believed to be the spirit that possesses the Peacekeeper and makes him what he is. But in my experience, I'd say that it's a bit more than that. Definitely a bit more than that.
And when you say mine was activated, what?
Well, that I'm a little unsure of, but I think it might have something to do with those creatures. The Shanku, as it would appear to be, they are not from this realm. And possibly the danger must have awoken something inside of you, Ivor.
Ivor has been in worse danger than that. That was just puppy fighting. That was no big deal. It must be on activation. That is it.
Yes, probably. But with what just happened, you might want to make your way as quickly as possible.
Get the fuck out.
I don't mean to be rude or glib. It's more of a concern for your safety. Might have just put yourselves accidentally on the map, as it were.
Oh.
You never know who's watching and who's going to be ready.
Well, will you be okay if more come back to here looking for us?
I'll be just fine, Bran. I appreciate the concern.
Jake can hold his own. Did you not see him swinging sword like master? The wolves have no chance. He could have done this all single-handedly.
And, Julien, are you all right? You were up in a tree.
Oh, yeah, I'm still up here.
Is that what you're swing?
I was curious. I wasn't going to say anything. I
thought you were just fucking
really
vibing.
happy
Feeling the
tonight.
music?
I thought you were fucking vibing, my dude.
No,
He's just feeling the music. Do you need help coming down?
oh no, I think my jump is still activated. And so I wait until the tree swings one way, and on its way back, I just jump down.
Whoa.
You're like a little flea. You've
That's
always been
rude.
fleet of foot. Oh, I meant it as a compliment. They spring, they're quick. Fleet of foot.
Oh, fleet. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You were quite
No, I did say
proficient with
fleet.
that sword.
But yeah, yes. And thank you. I worked hard to make that a possibility. Fleet of foot. Yes, well done, all of you. Again, I know I will be seeing you shortly. This will not be the last time we interact. Good luck on your travels. You know where to find me.
Thank you, Jake. You were very helpful, sort of, kind of.
Glimmer appears from between some leaves in a bush and springs onto Bran's shoulder and just sits down like, hey, what's up? I mean, she doesn't say that. She's just like,
Well, we must be out of danger at this point.
Speaking
yeah,
of
I'd
which,
say so.
those wolves did not like Glimmer.
And she looks at you, Ivor, when you say this, and she's like, nope.
Yes, you do
Nope.
that, and they go, oh, woo.
And she nods vigorously with a
Yes.
big old smile on
Very
her
good.
face.
Strong Glimmer.
And then
yes.
she does the strong arms.
arms. Oh, I more like Glimmer. All right. Ashling, you have teleport, yes?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I can teleport us right now if you all would like. So to Port Ecne. My guess, you know, I guess that means you get to learn a little bit more about me. I don't really have a choice here. If we want to get to Sidheag as fast as possible, we are going to have to teleport to my family home.
Oh.
Which
Oh.
is neat. I haven't been back there in a few years, so it's probably time.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you saw my home.
I mean, you have a loving family. I mean, loving isn't the word, but you have a family. Mine are all dead or missing, so, you know, not great memories at home. So Ashling takes out the Ashter device, and again, it's a dark iron silver disc with Mithir's symbol expertly etched into the metal, and it activates with a whisper of a word from her. And in the garden, a circle of sigils and swirls ignite on the ground before you, and everyone jumps in as quickly as possible, I'm assuming.
As Ivor is jumping in, sorry about the garden!
And you hear Jake go, no, it's fine. It's fine. So, Steve, I'm going to
You are?
bring up Talespire here.
Oh, sick. I love Talespire. You mean the ultimate 3D VTT for tabletop games?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Always be branding.
Always be
Tell me
Bran.
more.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Yup.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Always be Branning. Oh, why is it not showing? Hang on. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Why is it not? Showing-
You're not in... Are you
I have-
movie mode?
Yeah,
Click the eye next to it.
it is.
What is my camera doing on this? Not the eye, the, click the thing. I'm sorry, click the name.
I've clicked the picture. The eye is on it. I don't
know. Click to,
Well, that's
click
cool.
to exploration mode, then click back, and then click it again. New friends! Marshall Dorsey! Hello! There we go, now we're in cutscene mode.
Okay, there it is. Hello. Who just joined? I'm sorry.
Marshall Dorsey!
Welcome in, Marshall Dorsey. Hello. Okay, so suddenly you leave the Gilding Forest behind. Your horses will be fine. They have a magical enchantment that if their rider doesn't return in 24 hours, they go home. They just fucking gallop home. They are not limited. So anyway,
let's find home.
you leave that behind, and suddenly you are standing in a small courtyard. The area, well, small. It's not quite small, but the area seems like it hasn't been cared for too affectionately. There are weeds in the grass, and the flowers in the garden droop sadly. You are near a little cobblestone path, standing next to an apple tree. I gotta click the thing. There we go. A big, beautiful apple tree. And it seems to have
That's
plenty
dope.
of the sweet fruit dangling from the branches. To your left, there is a pool that
Oh, that's awesome.
most of you could only dream of having access to something like this, especially Ivor coming from the Unclaimed Desert. The water is somewhat grayish, brownish with moss and scum kind of on the surface. And then ahead of you is the back of a homestead. It seems to be like you're standing in some sort of a backyard with a there's a fence that corrals the edges, so you're just kind of in a fenced-in area. And then Aisling kind of dusts herself off and looks at the house, and she sighs heavily, and she says, "Welcome to my home. Maybe
It's beautiful.
Thank you. This was a house that was gifted to my father and Slick James when they first came to Melandria, apparently. And it was for the whole Ricknar, like saving Melandria from Ricknar thing. Like he's like, here's a house. You can hang out at this place and see what's what in our world. So yeah, this they've kind of done some stuff to it. But you know, again, it's been 10 years since my mom died, so the house went to me, and I have somebody who checks in once every week, just kind of dust things and make sure that, you know, it doesn't completely fall to shit, because I've been I mostly stay at the Fiona Mead Hall for the most part. Yeah. I haven't been here for a while. It's really weird. But yeah, we can go through and then head to the front and head out if you guys would like.
do it.
You will not show us your home. It is a great place. I mean,
She kind of gets a little bit awkward, but she's like, "You're more than welcome if you'd like to. We can do a little jaunt around inside, and yep, we can do that."
I would love to just rest for a bit.
Yeah, that's
that does sound
a great
good.
idea. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome in. The kitchen is always stocked if you guys are hungry, thirsty, whatever. There's really nothing off limits. The basement door is locked, but other than that, you're more than welcome to see what's what.
What is in basement?
Mostly just crates and storage items. Nothing interesting, unfortunately.
Then why is it locked?
Some like family valuables, like don't want people to get a hold of.
Treasure.
A little bit, maybe. Maybe.
You
I
are
mean,
rich.
No, my family was not poor by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, we can go on in.
You must not have been well off as Alistair. I don't see any
Nope.
fountains.
Yeah, there is only one fountain.
There is one fountain, but it is much smaller than Alistair's family fountains. It's definitely not a Morvain estate. It's moderate living here. It's fine. It's fine.
I will suppose one fountain is enough.
She gets kind of awkward and sort of like uncomfortable in her own skin as she walks forward, going toward the back door of the house. So if you want to explore, Steve, this is for those of you who don't know, this is actually the house that Steve gave our characters originally back in our campaign, and I have built it in Talespire.
Oh my god.
So there's a little patio outside. Hang on. There's a little patio outside which leads to the kitchen.
Oh my god, I love this.
And again, the kitchen is fully fucking stocked. It looks like somebody might have recently made a meal here.
Ivor instantly grabs food and just starts dumping his face.
There are 3 pies, 1 apple, 1 cherry, and 1 pumpkin.
Cherry.
Some bread that is of questionable age, but probably still edible, still fine. And then forward past the kitchen is the dining room, where there is a nice large table that has 4 chairs and a bench on one side. A beautiful window to the left there that is like a window seat. There's a window seat there with some cushions. And so you can see out to the house next door, which of course there is not a house next door in Talespire. But then there's the bathroom, of course, OG. There is a toilet, a sink, a bathtub that is quite nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fully furnished. There's toilet paper. There's everything you could possibly need. Towels, washcloths, everything in here. And then outside of the dining room, there's the main foyer, or foyer, if you would like. And across the foyer is the living room, where there are 2 couches and 2 nice lounge chairs, for just chilling and talking, reading a book, a nice place to read in the corner over there. A fireplace, which obviously none of the lights are on. Like, there's no torches lit or candles lit, but I didn't want to leave you guys without any lighting. And then to the left is the office/library. There are books everywhere. Books. And Catan sees this, and with red-rimmed eyes, he's looking around and he's like, oh my, this is a beautiful home librroom.
That is a lot of books.
Yes. Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, that's the whole collection that's like James wrote. Oh my God. And he starts like kind of going through the books that are on the shelves and spying on the scrolls to see what all is in there. And he's just going ham in this room. But yeah, to the back of the house, there's kind of the quote unquote servants' quarters type area where there's storage for food and cleaning supplies, casks, sacks of flour, whatever may be needed for when they do actually entertain people in the house.
This place is fully stocked. You never spend time here.
Not usually. I've had people, asked to stay a night or so here just to...
Ivor bet.
Relax, and I always have them cook food and make sure that the beds are ready.
So when you described the kitchen, you said it looked like someone was recently making food. Is that just because that's how it was made in Talespire, or was someone here recently?
Probably somebody was here recently, but it in your mind, it would be totally possible for somebody, whoever is maintaining the house, is likely the culprit.
Airbnb.
They're like, well, I'm working, I'm gonna make lunch, like that's probably a thing that people would do. Yeah, and then the upstairs, there is a lovely hallway with a patio door that swings open to the patio, where there's a table. There's 2 chairs that sit close to the edge, and some tables next to them. There are liquor cabinets. Gwen, you probably noticed this pretty quickly. The cabinets in the back are filled to the brim with very expensive bottles of alcohol. Lots of wine, lots of bourbon, lots of whiskey, some unique drinks that you're not even sure what it is. Some unlabeled stuff, and from the smell of it, very old unlabeled stuff. And then there's a table on the left with, some games and stuff. Like somebody must have stayed here recently, and they need to clean this area. Like the staff needs to clean. And then if we go back inside, we do have, I'm going to just boop that because when I open the door, it's going to go away. okay. To the left of the stairs there, Aisling walks in and goes, "This is my room." Weapons, some books, just, stuff that interested me a long time ago.
Nice
yeah,
place.
Nothing super special. But yeah, fireplace, chair, ottoman,
This
nice
room
bed.
is bigger than Ivor's hut was back at home.
I believe that fully, being from the unclaimed desert.
Also, a lot more walls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Because yurt. So then on the other side of the hallway, she ushers you guys in, but she does not walk in herself. She goes, "This, before my father disappeared, this was my mother and father's room. She left it behind once after a couple months of him not showing up. She just kind of decided this was not for her to stay in here. So she took the room on the left of the hallway next to mine. But that's all been packed away for a decade now. It's just been kind of used here or there for, again, people to stay. On the right-hand side, there's a storage closet and another bathroom, again, fully kitted with a bathtub, towels, washcloths, soap. The bathtub does have running water. There's not literally water in the tub, but I wanted to put it in there for funsies.
It looks great.
The storage closet, there's just crates, some barrels. There you find, though, on the one wall, you do see some toys. There's a rocking horse and a dragon on a head on a stick, like a kid would use to ride around. And there's a ball and a top, and this is clearly like some of Aisling's toys from when she was a kid. But yeah, that's the home of Mudbones and Slick James.
Oh.
Well,
okay, first of all, round of applause for Abby. This map is amazing. I see so many things you did that I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, like the candle in the inkwell. Yep.
Yeah, it's just a little candle in an inkwell.
And the wardrobe with the sink counter in there. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Shop talk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with clipping, right? I learned that from you.
Mm-hmm.
I learned it from watching you.
Student has become the master.
But anyway, Aisling's like, yeah, we can, if you guys need to, we can always stay the night here. I can get a hold of the housekeeper and see if they can come kind of help clean it up a little bit. But yeah, we could stay the night here if that's.
What time is it?
We're still midday. Like it's fine.
Oh.
I'm just thinking, later if we get done with Sidheag and need a place to just
we can
land.
come back here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we can stay here for now. You guys essentially can you can take a short rest if you would like to regain some hit points to kind of relax for an hour or so, or however long you would like to. Half an hour is my minimum. But yeah, if you need to take a short rest to regain anything that you can regain on a short rest, you're more than welcome to do so. I don't know if anybody is like super, super desperate for healing, but if you are, Aisling can help.
Let's see. What is it? Plus 4.
I'm at 15, I believe.
Oh, Aisling will cast Cure Wounds on you. Let me pull up her spell. Oh, nice. Oh, you get 29 HP back.
Oh, right. I am full health.
Yay! Catan, as you guys kind of lounge around or explore, Catan just kind of sits on a couch in the living room. He's got a pile of books that he's pulled from the shelves and he's just leafing through them, looking at all the information and just taking everything in. It's like he is living in another world, trying to recover from everything that has happened today. Aisling makes some tea and passes it out to y'all. Yeah.
I think I'm going to sit by Catan and read with him as my short rest.
He will accept that. Oh. Gwen disappears?
Yep.
Oh, God. You can only spend about 15 minutes at a time in there, just so you know.
Yep.
Oh.
What happens? Excuse me. What happens if they spend more than 15 minutes?
You start losing oxygen.
Oh!
Like a bag of holding.
Ivor will take hot bath. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Aisling kind of shows
fit
you.
In tub.
Aisling kind of shows you the ropes of how the tub works, because this is unlike any tub you've ever experienced. And she's like, well, good luck, Ivor. Oh, no, don't get dressed yet. Don't get undressed yet. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
Okay. What? It's just body. Why you worry?
That's great. That's great. And she shuts the door behind herself quickly.
Thank you.
She exits.
So shameful.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do while they're here?
If we're going to come back and spend the night, I'm sure there'll be things, but I think not even asking, Gwen's just going to go over to that liquor cabinet, grab a bottle.
Yeah, Aisling doesn't seem to mind. She sees you do it and she's like, help yourself. I'm clearly not using it.
Yep, and then not into the cast, but Gwen will disappear for a bit.
Where are you going?
I figured I'd sneak out when no one's looking and then fly up on top of the roof and just sit there with the bottle for a little bit.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Gwen.
Good. It's a 5.
Well, here's the good thing. Ivor has no idea where you've gone, as Ivor is in the bath.
I imagine Ivor hears a thud on the roof.
But without knowing this, Bran, what were you doing to occupy your resting time?
Wandering around outside, just looking at the state of everything and just kind of just looking at the landscaping.
Sure, you walk around, you see the fountain that's there. It is, again, not quite as big as a Morvain fountain. It's not a threefer, but it is nice. Stone's a bit weathered. There's a statue, or there are 4 statues that surround the pool area of, it looks like a woman holding a bowl, and there's water that comes out of it and goes into the pool. Again, a beautiful, beautiful apple tree, and there doesn't seem to be a male apple tree around anywhere. It's just this one, and so there must be one near for it to flower and fruit. Just don't know where. Probably a neighbor somewhere. Some pine trees, some maples, hawthorn. It's a very beautiful area. But Guinevere, you do sneak off for the most part with the rest of the party just kind of doing their own thing. And you're up on the roof for, I'm going to say 20-ish minutes before you hear some scraping noises. And over on the side of the house that was or is Aisling's room, you see her scrambling up the tiles of the roof to get up there. And she's like, oh shit. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. There's a parapet right there. I can kind of get up and, hey, I know you probably want to be alone. So, oh yeah, I'll have a drink. And she'll take the bottle that you offer and take a swig as she hands it back to you. Hey, I won't bother you, for long. And, you can tell me to fuck off at any point, please. But it seems like you've had a hell of a day, and I feel like we've all been saying that for the past 8 days that at least I've been with you. But you in particular,
Ashley, whatever could you mean? everything is fantastic. Nothing bad is happening at all.
I see you're
great.
I see you're going with Julien's credo of ignorance is bliss.
No, I just... As much as everything's new and fresh, it's fucking same. It's the fucking same.
Yeah, well...
Ivor, super strong, magic, surge, big, powerful, so cool. Bran has his, awesome moment with Glimmer, and that's all amazing. Julien's up in the trees, slinging spells, and badass. And me? I terrify my friends, and they think I'm an absolute monster, and they look at me like I'm an absolute freak of nature, and oh my god, what have you done to me? I'm used to it.
I don't think that Catan thinks that. I think he was very scared in the moment, as I'm sure nothing like that has ever really happened to him. He's not an adventurer. He's not somebody who gets out a lot. So
I know.
Our little bookworm.
I saw him as soon as I saw him down there in the library, thumbing through the text. I knew he was going to be fine, but
yeah,
again,
he'll be okay.
It's the same story, fucking different storyteller.
Well, I mean, the rest of us don't look at you like that. I'm not afraid of you. I am very
time, I'm
fucking
sure.
interested in what's going on there. But
No.
it's gonna be okay. Just hold on. We're gonna figure this out. We have to. You have to get answers. You deserve them.
Seems like... I think I just want to drink about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. And then as she's sitting there next to you, you feel her golden dragonborn arm wrap around you, not asking for consent. She just fucking grabs you and gives you a little squeeze against her and rubs your shoulder, puts her head on your head for a minute, and then she goes, I'll leave you to it, if you would like.
You're always free to bother me. As long as you bring alcohol.
Well, there's like 4 or 5 cabinets around this house that have extensive bottles of liquor, gift of Slick James himself. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, if we're coming here and crashing for the evening, I plan to do a thorough inventory.
Yeah, it's probably time to see what's in these cabinets. It's wasted here on me.
Sucks to come back home, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's the worst. I know I told you guys I haven't been here for a few years, but I actually haven't been here since my mom died.
10 years.
Yeah, it's actually going on 10 years. The anniversary's coming up pretty soon. Yeah. It's been tough, man.
Yeah. Not that it's a competition. And
No.
again, this is to relate to you in some way. I haven't been home in 40 years-ish.
40?
Probably more.
You've been with the band, Faye, for 40 years?
At least.
Wow. I mean, I knew you've been with them for a long time. I didn't know how long. That's impressive.
Let me tell you a little secret. If you ever go back to the mead hall, all the way to the tippy top, and there'll be a little bitty cubby. If you can squeeze in that cubby, find my room.
I love you and the idea that you think I can squeeze into anything.
Always interested to try.
Everything's possible with a little butter.
Damn
You're not there, Sidheag.
No, but that was so worth it.
This guy. I'm doing my flirting on my own notes.
So you guys sit there as you rest and chit chat and have a couple drinks, and then Ashling's like, "Well, I'm gonna go back inside. I'm not gonna drink anymore, so I can have my wits about me when we talk to Sidheag. So I'm sure he'll be very curious about what's going on." What?
He's just imagine a man who has devoted his entire life. He's literally seen the object of his desires, but not strong enough to touch it, and now we get to tell him that it's gone. I'm sure that will go over great.
Well, I mean, if he's been looking for it for that long, I'm sure it won't come as a huge shock, you know? Who knows? Maybe
for a bit.
he'll have some information for us. Who knows what he's been up to. But anyway, yeah, you
I'll see you in an hour. I'm gonna rest.
relax for a little bit. And don't forget, Gwen, a steady hand finds the mark. And she's gonna stand up as she announces or pronounces the Ban Fey credo, and then clambers back down the roof and climbs down the parapet and back into her window, leaving you to relax. All right.
She is met in the hallway by a damp Ivor wearing just a towel. Like, Ivor find bubble button on bath. That is nice thing. That is very, it feels tingly.
There's no bubbles button, Ivor.
Oh.
It was Toots.
She pats you on the shoulder.
Found the one tub that still had water in it, and it's just fermenting.
Blech. Blech. But anyway, as you guys kind of wrap up your little rest and you realize that it's probably about that time, it's right around noonish, maybe a little after. You all are feeling a little bit better, probably after just chilling out for a little bit and relaxing. And you decide it's time to head to Sidheag's office. But we're going to take a quick break. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. So, you all exit the Bones estate, and the streets are fairly empty at this point. People are probably doing like lunch and stuff, but there is a frigid rain that has begun to come down onto the cobblestone, and it chills you to the bone. It is awful. The sky is very cloudy, very dark, and there are tendrils of fog that trundle along your path, obfuscating storefronts and making any stranger you see feel like a thief in the night. The season of Sawn is approaching, and with it comes a bleak atmosphere. It's fall. With Julien and Ashling's help, you soon find yourselves walking briskly down Cypress Lane, and through the fog, you spot the flickering candlelight in the window of the Hennes Athenaeum. Steve, since we didn't get to show this before, I'll just pull us into...
Goes back when Indy I broke.
Yes.
Catan's probably going nuts.
Catan does seem a little anxious as you guys approach the Hennes Athenaeum, and I think you're in there now, Steve.
Yep.
So, as you can see, it's a beautiful bookstore, quite extravagant for most of you.
Bookstore.
Yeah. I didn't prep this map, so I have no idea what the inside looks like.
Pretty sure you finished it. I helped you.
Well, no, I know it's finished, but I mean like the characters and stuff. So as you walk inside, you do spot a little person there who you recognize,
Well, just
by
so
the
you know,
name
no,
of...
we can't see any of the minis because none of our minis
let me
are
just
on the map.
bring one of them
You could just
in.
temporarily make me GM.
No,
Because otherwise we need to go to each room to see people.
that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
We will bring... Come on. Aisling in here. Get in, Aisling. There we go.
I'm not assign Aisling to Odin.
Boop, boop. Wrong button.
Talespire, folks.
There we go. Steve, you also now have access to move her around if you'd like. But I can do that as well. Yeah, you see Mira standing there before you. She's a gnome, right? I believe so. Sorry, one quick second as I look through my millions of notes here.
She was the snappy one, wasn't she?
Yes, she is the 19-year-old gnome girl. She has dark blue skin and a septum piercing with an amethyst gem hanging off the center. She has messy black hair and 2 buns on either side of her head. And she's totally like goth imagery right now, okay? And she looks up from a ledger and she spots you guys and goes, "Oh, Catan, you're back." And he goes, "Yes, I am."
He is back as warrior. Catan whooped ass. You should have seen him.
"Yeah, I had a great time." And Mira goes, she squints her eyes at him and she goes, "Yeah, I'll bet you did. Here on council business, I'm assuming?"
Always.
And Catan goes, "Yeah, essentially, yeah. I can take them up. It's fine." And Mira's like, "Okay, well, good luck with that." So you guys travel off to the left-hand side, and Catan opens a door leading into a spiral staircase. Oh my. If I could just press all the buttons, please. All the correct ones. Open! Yay! Again, you see people browsing. It's pretty dead in here. Like, it's pretty quiet activity. There's a few people kind of browsing around, but it's not very lively. Like, people are probably staying in because of the rain and everything. But you see the door to Sidheag's office is cracked open. It's not closed, but it's cracked open, and you do see him standing near the desk holding a book in his hands, with kind of a look of concentration on his face as he's reading. And he looks up as you enter the office and he goes, "Ah, welcome in. It's so good to see you all back safe and sound, Catan." And he puts the book down and walks over to Catan, and he wraps his arms around the satyr, patting him on the back and the shoulder, and he goes, "How was your adventure?" And Catan goes, "Oh, it was something."
Oh, you should have seen Catan. Catan was mighty warrior. Catan just pew 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 spells at wolves. Oh, they die. Oh, terrible death because of him.
You were attacked by wolves?
Yes, magic fairy wolves.
Magic fairy wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Big scary beasts.
Does anyone else
how old
care
a lot?
to explain what that means?
Yeah, they were, if I remember the name right, Shanku.
Oh, Shanku. I'm familiar with the idea, but again, not creatures that are from our land, that I'm aware of anyway. Interesting.
Well, they are here.
Were you, successful in your ventures? Did you find the Saga?
Let's close the door.
Yes, of course. And yeah, Catan will shut the door.
Oh, well, first point of order, just so you know, we did find Willow, and she's safe.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Willow was there.
What
In
do you
ruins.
mean she was there?
Where the book was supposed to be. That's where she was at.
Yes.
She was where the Saga was supposed to... I don't understand.
Sort of held captive, sort of, but unlocked. It is very confusing.
Can I, as they're stumbling and he's confused, can I do an insight check on him? One, to verify he is who he actually is, and then two,
Absolutely.
to see if he's like putting on a bit of a show for us, anything.
Ooh,
Yes.
good idea.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. You're not doing the gift thing, are you? You're just
No. This
inciting.
is just straight
Not
insight
yet.
of the not yet of the man's.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for me.
Math is fun. That's 15 plus 8.
22? No,
That.
23.
That.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, that's a good fucking insight. Yeah, you're just trying to see if he is who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anything else?
And if he's like, what, Willow? Oh God, what is she? There?
First of all, you can tell just oddly enough by the vibes in the room, the vibes he's putting off. This is Sidheag. This is the same person you spoke to the last time for sure. Yeah, he does seem genuinely confused and maybe a little concerned. And he's like, all right, well, no one else should really know about that area. Well, I mean, people from the Ministry of Health are aware of
Interesting
it.
you say that, because it turns out that Julien had mapped to ruins whole time.
Well, we're just telling this guy everything, aren't
Yeah, Ivor, love that you are speaking so freely.
Oh,
Please
we?
feel
Listen,
comfortable.
if you want, we can break down the whole journey for you.
more people obviously know. More people obviously know about this place than you think. It is
So
pretty popular.
the reason that obviously we're not ecstatically handing you a book this exact moment is because it was not there. We arrived. Catan did the thing to make sure that the locks were removed because, again, as being the one that put them in place, the one that can remove them, remove the locks, go down, see the pedestal, monster appears, fight it, kill it. Fantastic. Willow is there for some reason, apparently kidnapped, and was left there by somebody. And the book was gone. And just as we started to look around, you'll never guess who showed up. A little Lou.
The Peacekeeper showed up in the caverns. How does he know about the caverns? Why
He
was he
seems to
there?
know everything.
Ivor
Yeah.
did not
Nothing.
mention book, though.
That's probably a very, very good thing.
We spoken half the truths, and again, trying to discern who to trust in this moment, but from what we could tell, he was not aware that we were aware that there was supposed to be a book there.
All right.
But
Interesting.
the book is gone. Instead, there was a willow. The Peacekeeper showed up to a place that not many people are supposed to know about, knew exactly who we were, what we've done, most of our histories. Yeah,
What did he know about you precisely?
I mean, he knew my name, which I
Oh.
don't give out. He knew my history. He said we were acquaintances back in the day. Not sure what the heck that means.
You were.
Apparently.
Interesting.
Very popular guy, that Julien.
Well, based off of my limited knowledge, yes, I would dare say you could have met the Peacekeeper.
Well, he couldn't. You know, the other thing is he couldn't touch this mask. He tried to, but
Oh, he gets shocked.
he was shocked or something. It was very interesting.
We touched it, it was fine.
Oh, and Catan and I shared a vision, and then due to some magic, I accidentally turned Catan into a woman.
Yes.
We also fought an
oh.
Olafeist.
He looks he looks at Catan when you mention this, and he goes, "What? He looks fine. What do you mean?"
He got better.
Yeah, the magic went away, and he was freaking out. By the way, Catan, I am sorry that I hit you. I was trying to calm you down, and it seemed like the best thing to do at the moment.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good.
He likes
Catan
hitting
can-
people.
Catan can take it. Look, he is warrior now.
But either way, yeah, a lot of stuff is happening, a lot of questions, mainly who knows of the book and who probably has it now, because that seems important.
Yes.
There was an inscription on the pedestal where the book was supposed to lay.
Yes,
Oh.
do you know who McNell is? No one seems to know.
I've never heard of a person named Macnell. Well, at least no one notable. What
What did it
exactly?
Depends what episode was that.
Was it I think I found it, but I'm not sure if this is the right one.
Go ahead.
Divine inspiration draws. The soul is bound in a ring. No?
No, I've
No,
always
that's
not
not right.
heard that. What the fuck
That
is
might
that?
have- That might have been in one of my stories. I don't know. Just be writing shit.
Oh, hang
let
on.
me
What episode
see.
was that? Oh,
Catan has the notes.
Yeah, let me just look through my notes real quick because I did manage to write it down. It's fine, guys. This is fine. We're just doing a lot of note searching. I thought I was
Hang
prepped,
on.
but I guess I wasn't.
Yeah, let me
Uh,
search.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
It says, "Our people, the crux, we stand for truths untold. Holding to our pith and core, our paths shall unfold. Rise, O spirits, once more, and hearken the coming storm. Darkness swirls to bluster, but illumination shall take form." And then it was signed by Macnell.
Mm-hmm. That is it.
That is very interesting. I've never heard this piece of work before.
Insight check.
Absolutely.
yes,
Anybody who would
insight
like to
check.
insight, go ahead and insight.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
All right.
I thought I
Josh
did.
rolled a 1. Tyler?
Yep.
Are you rolling?
18.
Ivor?
9!
Guinevere?
I'm going to use my plus 4, by the way.
Okay.
23 again.
Okay. Julien, you have noticed a cup of tea on the desk and your eyes are drawn to it because it smells delightful. It's raspberry. There's something with raspberry in that tea and you're like, it's been a while.
Julien drinks it.
He just watches you pick it up and drink from the cup and he's like, all right, I can have more
while
tea
Catan is reading.
brought up. Chaos for Bran. Oh, nat 20. Everyone gets advantage.
Advantage!
Thank you, OG. Thank you. Beautiful. The rest of you, however, well, at least Ivor and Bran, yeah, he seems on the up and up, seems fine. Gwen, you believe that he hasn't heard this poem before, but he does seem to be really scrutinizing the words. Like, he's really thinking about it.
So we have a couple of interesting things of note. We have the Crux as a group of people.
Okay.
We have mention of darkness, and we also have mention of this McNeil person.
Well,
Darkness
Our-
and illumination.
the way it is written, our people, the crux, that makes me think that these people are possibly the focal point of this saying, that whoever their people are, they are the ones that they are trying to protect. Possibly? Stand for truths untold. I mean, that... Well, how can you define Melandria any other way than truths that are not told?
In your research of the saga, in the history of the book, are you aware of anyone who has maybe, like, owned or used it previously in the past?
No, I honestly don't know of anyone who has even heard of it, aside from myself. And Catan here, I've obviously spoken to about it. I don't know of anyone else having it in their possession.
Does the group Mythir's... God, was it Mythir's Might? Blank.
Mythir's, where did that go? Shit.
No.
It's in my Julien page. One sec.
It's
What is
in my
the
Julien
last?
page. Let's all check our notes.
Mythir's
Again.
Fire. I
Fire.
remember
Mythir's
that.
Fire.
Oh. Does that group ring any bells upon
Yes.
my... Oh.
Yes, they were a branch of the Mythir Temple. They existed about, well, almost 200 years ago, searching for Mr. Fiantaine. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Banu. They had a firm belief that Julien was planning ill intent for Melandria, and they wanted to find him and kill him before he could cause any harm.
Said
But-
he was against gods.
Yes, I mean, that's what people always say in order to get others to back them up. It's
Oh, weird.
always a piss-poor excuse to serve your own agenda, if you ask me. But, that group petered out. Probably... I don't think they really lasted for more than a couple of years. It was a very brief period that they existed.
Yes, he said
try-
that they thought Julien was dead, but he was just gone, I guess.
Well, apparently here he stands.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Just
I
like,
must
but,
add you were not very transparent about in our last meeting.
What are you talking about? Oh, did I not tell you my name? I
Nope.
guess I should probably keep track of that. This tea is literally amazing.
I'm very glad you're enjoying it, but
What did I call
hate-
myself?
Julien Davenport, but I
Ah.
hate to inform you, despite the fake name and the mask, I did recognize you.
Yes, you would have... Not to
Yes.
assume age, but you would have been alive. when
I
Mr.
definitely was alive in the time that Julien was here. Much, much younger, though. Much less
Well, then
information.
I have a question for you since you were
Of
alive.
course.
How did you see me?
Well, I knew that you were a fantastic musician. I did actually, when I was a child, I did see you perform once. At the
Oh.
Angus Coliseum, you led a symphony.
Was he good?
Oh, very. He
Oh,
had...
Look at you, Julien.
Not as good as this tea.
I beg
Did
to
he bust
differ.
out his? Did he bust out his famous rainbow piano?
Yes, he did. And that was the first time I witnessed fringe magic that I had no explanation for.
Did you say cringe magic or fringe magic?
Fringe,
Okay.
not cringe.
Is this what you would refer to as foundational magic before?
No. It's not the same as foundational magic to my knowledge anyway, but it was fascinating. And I dare say it lit a flame in my heart to begin exploring magic.
They got bardic inspiration.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yes, it was quite good. I do recall many rumors circulating as a young man about Julien's exploits, but I don't know what all they entailed. It sounds like, quite frankly, bullshit. And I've continued to believe that since you've been gone.
Well, that is good to hear. I guess I should have been more transparent with you in the beginning. I hope you
Probably.
understand my hesitation.
Oh, I take no offense to it. With a name like Julien Fontaine, caution is the best method.
I have
So-
already been writing out a list of aliases that I'm going to be going to use going forward, because if this adventure has taught me anything, as I cannot be transparent about my identity.
No, I dare say you shouldn't. Keep that one close to the chest. You'll never know who's been around for more than 200 years and might wish ill upon you.
I'd like to see them try.
From what I recall of you, not a wise move on their part, but I do have a question. Where do these mythical wolves come into play? Where did you see them?
Oh, easy. So, after we were figuring out that the Saga was not on the pedestal, we did
Did
a little
we
bit
find
more
weird
investigation of the ruins and didn't really come up with anything. There was a room, but there was too much water in it. so
There
we-
was weird door.
There was a door, but we couldn't reach it. It was entrenched by water. So we left, and we found out about a couple of people that lived in the area that might have been a part of the
Jarvis.
Fearsome Four. A couple of druids, a druid and a sorcerer.
Jarvis
Yes.
and Finley. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, those are them.
We find
And-
their house.
So we found Jarvis Quinn's house, and then we found
Nolan?
thank you from the nope.
Jarvis
Thank you for
Nolan?
the sugar.
Jarvis Nolan, sorry.
Finley Quinn
Jarvis
Nolan?
Nolan's house. And then there was a note
God.
that said, thank you for the sugar.
Are you all right? Are you all
I-
right, Gwen?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I just can't believe I'm feeling so much.
I mean, this
Oh,
is,
this
I
is-
could be revealing
this is
more.
Sid-
I mean,
Hey,
I was there.
Yeah, the Catan going to tell anyway.
No, I'm aware.
He chatty
It's just
Cathy.
like-
So,
Hang on. I'm sorry, not to interrupt, Julien. We'll come back to that in a moment. I just want to reassure you that what is said in this room stays in this room. I have
At
sent
that?
you on a secret mission as a favor, and I expect that to remain between us. Go ahead,
You
Ivor.
see about
At-
that.
At that, real quick, Ivor's tattoos will flare slightly, and I'm gonna use my basically detect magic and take a peek around the room and make sure we're actually alone.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, isn't it? Should have done that a while ago.
Do a
You want a
perception
perception?
check. Yeah. You have disadvantage.
Shit. I'll use my advantage to actually. Yeah, I'll use my advantage to get rid of it. Well, there it is. That is 14.
Okay. So as you look around the room, you see there's bookshelves to your left, and you see several of the books on there are glowing, just like inherently with magic that's contained within them. Nothing dangerous, you presume. You see a couple of mugs and cups that are on a shelf, and one of the mugs is vaguely glowing. And then next to the mug, you see Glimmer, who is looking inside of it, just kind of peering in. And then as she leans forward, she tips into the cup and disappears for a moment, making it kind of shift a little bit. And then she pops back up, and her hair's a little bit wild, like she's like, oops.
Chuckles.
But as you look around the room, you don't see any scry balls. You don't see any invisible people.
Okay.
Yeah, everything looks okay from what you can tell.
You just randomly, while Julian's talking, you just hear Ivor, footy little girl.
And also, as he says that, about everything being secret, while Steve is looking, or Ivor's looking around for magical items, I look at Aisling to see how she reacts to what he's saying.
To what in particular?
To everything needs to remain secret and to stay this way.
Okay, do an insight check for me, Julien. Also, one last thing, Ivor. You do notice that the coat that Sidheag is wearing seems to be emanating some sort of magic.
What's cool?
Like he's got a magical coat that he's wearing. Let me see what school of magic.
It's like
Sorry,
protection.
Julien, we'll get back to you.
That's okay.
That is...
It's not transmutation, is it?
No. It's glowing blue, which is abjuration or protection.
Okay.
Orange would be the one you'd be a little worried about. That would be like illusory.
Is Catan still glowing all the things?
Catan wasn't glowing all the things before. He was glowing with foundational magic. And
he still has abjuration on him, or not the foundation
transmutation. Oh no. As you look at Catan, you see his book that's glowing with magic. And when you saw Glimmer, by the way, she is not flashing with different kinds of magic. Not that Ivor even knows that yet. But she just looks like Glimmer.
Okay.
So, cool. Julien, what did you get as far as inciting Aisling?
15 plus 2 plus 3. I did use the advantage in the D4.
Okay.
So, dirty 20.
Nice. As you're looking at Aisling, she's kind of got her arms folded across her chest as she's listening. I know you're kind of asking the question, is she going to keep this to herself, or is she going to tell the peacekeeper?
Does she have a poker face, or does something slip?
She honestly doesn't look like she's thinking about it too much. She kind of looks like she's off in her own head thinking about things. But you don't get the sense that she's going to report this back to him. She's already told you that she won't do that, because she wants to find her dad, and you guys are her best chance. So, yeah, you don't get anything like that from her. Yes, Gwen?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we tell the Peacekeeper that we were working for Sidheag?
Yes.
Pretty sure we did.
Yes, you did.
Okay, we just didn't say that we were looking for the Saga. We just said that we were working...
For Willow, I think.
Look, well, you didn't tell him you were working for Sidheag. You told him that Sidheag gave you the information to go to the caverns. That's how you got the location of the caverns. You mentioned him, but it wasn't anything like you're working for him.
That's where I would want to clarify with Sidheag and just be like, yeah, he knows that like you're in the periphery of this, but we didn't.
That's all right. That's fine. I'm above board as far as he's concerned, so I have
Alright.
nothing to fear from the Peacekeeper.
I guess my question to you now
Yes.
is, who could have taken this? What's next on our search for this book? Because I will say, we were told explicitly by the Peacekeeper, more like threatened, that we should stop looking into these things and we should keep the status quo. And he actually is expecting us to meet him.
My
Yes.
dear, that is a tale as old as time itself. People in authority don't like when the general public, or so they appear, begin poking their noses into things that they consider to be delicate. That doesn't mean you should stop. Of
I don't
course.
want to stop.
We do not.
I
intend-
will not advise you to continue, as you will be putting your lives in danger. But if it were me,
We
and
only
I had
did.
your capabilities, I certainly would. Continue.
Right. No, I think we all want to basically do that. But I guess the question is, where do we go from here? Who possibly could have taken this?
Aren't I still regaling the tale about the
Yes,
wolves?
that's
Well,
what I was
you
going
are.
to ask. Julien, if you would please continue, and then... Yes.
Well, actually, Julien, you're missing out a point. Which I think begs the question, Sidheag, do you believe in fairies?
Well, the last you were here, Guinevere did mention a hypothetical about fairies. And as he says this, Glimmer hops out of the mug and goes over to Sidheag, and she jumps onto his shoulder and he goes, "Oh!"
Oh, a bug!
And then she smiles super, super big, and then climbs onto, like, uses his ear and climbs onto the top of his head and starts dancing.
Oh.
In answer to your question, if this isn't a trick or an illusion, yes, I do
Okay.
believe. I believe in fairies. Hello.
So there's a weird thing that's been going on, and this is Glimmer. And
Oh,
since
Glimmer.
Glimmer's been visiting us, before we even got to the caverns, the Shanku visited us in the forest.
Also, you should not drink that tea. She was bathing in it.
Wrong mug.
Oh. Oh,
She was on a shelf. She was on a shelf, not Julian's
okay.
mug.
Tastes a
Or
little salty now.
Sidhaig's mug, stolen by Julien. No. He takes Dr. Pepper in real life and mugs of tea in game, so everybody watch your drinks around him. Anyway, Sidhaig goes, "Well, it's lovely to meet you, Miss Glimmer." And she jumps down again on his shoulder and plants a kiss on his cheek. And then she'll
she like you.
zip off of his shoulder and go to Bran's and just sit and start kicking her little legs.
Adorable.
Anyway, Julien, if you would like to continue your explanation, you found
So, yes,
Jarvis's
we were-
cabin.
Yes, we were at his cabin. We found a note that said, "Thank you for the sugar." Signed, I think it was signed Jake.
Jake.
Yes. And so then, we found Jake afterwards, and he apparently knows everything about me. Says we were best friends, but then really couldn't say anything else. So
Jake
More
seemed to
mis-
know everything, but
Know
tell very
everything.
little.
yes, very very little.
Ivor
No,
mean
oh,
everything.
When you say everything, to what are you referring?
The
About me.
whole things.
Everything.
About me.
Knew about Gwen,
met-
knew about Julien, knew about Ivor's stuff.
And I met this
Bran-
human before as well. I found him one of the first days that I remember, and they gave me a map, and that map showed me to the cavern in which the Saga was supposed to be there.
Yes.
And he said his name was Jake.
I mean, it's obviously a fake name.
He was very...
Handles a sword very well.
He gave me a very warming hug.
Very skilled fighter. You should have seen him slashing
How
wolves
did you
one
see him
after
fight?
other.
Oh, he
Yes,
fought
so
the
that's...
Shonku?
Yeah, so we said our goodbyes. He gave me a hug. It was very warming. And then as we were leaving, we heard the howling of the Shonku, and they attacked us. And then he came out and beat some ass. It was actually
They had been stalking us for a while.
Yes.
We saw them on edge of forest several nights ago, but they did not attack. And then we see again before ruins, and then they finally attack.
Almost as if somebody was sending them to us.
Let me just say this. What a wild set of circumstances you all have found yourselves in. But do you believe in fate or creating your own fate?
Well,
God.
I feel like every day since the day that I first remember is a day me forging a new path, but also trying to figure out what happened before. So I don't believe in fate whatsoever. If there was fate, it was taken away from me.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I feel like ever since I've gained my powers, it's like fate's struck, and I'm forging my way forward.
Ivor has always written on story.
What if it's a bit of a work of both?
Do tell.
Yes,
What
what do you
if-
believe?
There are things in this world that certainly would not be possible without a bit of a hand up. What if you are who you are and you forge your own path, but someone is out there harming or helping?
Like who? Gods?
I don't know about the gods. I've never known what to think about the gods. They don't
I've
do
heard too.
much.
Right?
But something seems to be guiding this venture of yours. But this venture wouldn't be possible if you weren't who you are. Each one of you, every single one of you, is special in one way or another. I may not know entirely in what way, but you are very capable individuals, and far be it from me to believe that you just happened upon each other. No, I don't think it's the gods, but someone has a vested interest in your fate.
Interesting. Do you have any idea who?
I
Is
have
it
my
you?
suspicions. No, it's not
Is it
me.
Glimmer?
Oh, Glimmer is mastermind.
He looks over at
Definitely.
Glimmer on Bran's shoulder and she's like,
Yes,
Just thumbs
Ivor
up.
knew it.
Grinning and smiling,
I was
kicking her
waiting for
little
you to
legs.
be like, when you look over at Glimmer and she's just sitting there picking her nose.
Flicking it.
No, that's
Flicking it into
Ivor.
my tea.
Yeah, flicking at your tea.
Well,
She
I would
dips a
have to
toe
say,
in.
really, Ashling is what brought us all together in a roundabout way.
Well, that is good points.
We all slow turn to Ashling.
Just picking her nose.
I mean, I guess somewhat.
Also flicking it into my tea. Damn it.
She was itching her ass crack, but
What?
no, what? I mean, yeah, I did ask Bran for help, and then in turn, Gwen, who asked Ivor, and Julien, we still have no idea why he was there, but, you know, it does feel a bit odd that we would have been drawn together in that manner.
Maybe Ashling is good.
But how does anyone meet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how does anyone meet? Like, it's a roll of the dice, right? Like, there's...
Ivor not familiar with that phrase.
Sometimes the dice tell the story, Ivor. Don't think too hard.
Okay.
Yes.
Ivor
this-
likes meat.
This is interesting. And did, Oh, I'm sorry. Ray, did you have something? Or were you just holding your hand up?
Oh no, I'm just flipping a
Okay.
bottle cap in my hand.
Did this Jake give you any information to assist you on your path of inquiry?
We have some
Oh.
hints.
I think
We
so.
have some
Some.
errands.
He said
Not-
that we should go to Unclaimed Desert to find this.
Right.
This started with V.
The Grimm
Person of
Vagrant?
interest.
Vagrants. Yes. Have you heard of Vagrant?
The Grimm Vagrant.
Grimm Vagrants. Very
Ah,
dark man.
he knew about the Grimm Vagrant.
You know
yes,
about Grimm Vagrants.
Yes, I am familiar with the ghost known as the Grimm Vagrant, a person that I'm not sure entirely actually exists. But
Tell us more.
they are rumored to have information.
Well,
about
according
the
to Jake,
cans.
they're real and they are in the desert.
Yes. Says that Ivor's old shaman would know more. Grizza the Wise. Have you heard of Grizza?
Yes.
How do you know Grizza the Wise?
Well, it's really odd. I haven't heard that name in a very long time. Grizza is quite old.
Yes, she is very ancient. She sees all, she knows all because she was there always.
She is far older than I am, but
Yes. You can tell when looking at her. She wears it well, though.
She, from what I understand, she grew up in Mythia City.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Ivor
she
doesn't know
was-
this, does he?
Nope.
Oh.
She was not
Mythia-
native to the
No,
unclaimed
no.
desert.
No, she is from deserts. The desert is all she's ever known.
That's interesting. I believe her name is Grizza McFair.
Wait, what? No, it is Grizza the Wise.
Ah, that she has moved on from her past, I would say.
Okay, Ivor is very confused right now.
Unless we are
does not know
speaking
what's
of
going on.
two different Grizzas, I mean, that's a unique
the
name.
Luxodon, old, wrinkly, knows magic and stuff.
I mean, would she be over 400 years old?
No, probably.
Then likely the same person, Ivor.
from Mythier City. How long
Yes.
ago?
Oh, centuries.
However, you have to count the number of her wrinkles.
Oh, that is impossible. Well, you should see Grizza. There is so many wrinkles. It is...
Then she's probably that old.
Oh,
It's like a tree. You count the rings in a tree to see how old a tree is. You
Oh,
count
that
the
makes
wrinkles.
sense. That makes sense. Wow. Oh,
Well,
wow.
perhaps this Grimm Vagrant may know something about the cairns, may know something about the Voiceless Circle. In fact, I believe I've heard... The rumor is that the head of the Voiceless Circle is the Grimm Vagrant.
At the Voiceless Circle, really?
No.
I mean, rumors that are unconfirmed at best. Impossible
See,
to know.
rumors. I like rumors. I said I like rumors.
What do you...
Because...
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I like rumors. Usually, they always start from some kernel of truth.
A ghost who heads a group that appears to be maybe a thing, maybe not a thing. I'm going to
minutes
say stranger
5
things
minutes
have
ago-
happened.
5 minutes ago, you questioned fairies, and now one is dancing on your head.
That is very, very true.
I will
You know,
say...
usually when I... Oh, sorry. Go for
Oh,
it.
no. No, no,
sip
my
my
bad.
tea.
No, okay. All right. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Julien? What were you going to say, Julien?
I was just going to say that, gosh, this tea is good. Rumors, in my experience, when I tell a rumor, I don't think about any truth. I just make shit up. Like, I heard Glimmer literally eats people.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Are you
You guys
serious?
hear that? That's crazy. I heard it.
You
Glimmer,
murderer!
Glimmer does a slow turn to Julien with her brow
Sip my
drawn,
tea.
like, what the fuck?
She eats people.
She shakes her head real fast.
Rumors
I will
started.
resign to you, little one. What do you
She
know
rolls her
about...
eyes.
What do you know about Voiceless Circle? We have heard that name a lot lately.
I don't know much. Again, they are just rumors that seem to be as tangible as smoke through your fingers. I don't know that they really actually exist. It's hard to believe that they exist.
Why?
Because no one knows who they are or what they want, and if there's one thing about a group, it's that you need a goal. And if there's no goal, what's their purpose? Not once have I heard of a goal that they've had in mind. But they are called the Voiceless Circle, so perhaps it's more true than we know. Well, I don't know what your plans are, but it does sound like the Grimm Vagrant may be your best shot at getting some answers.
We have a plan. And I'd like to tell you what the steps are in detail, but at this point we've told you a lot, we've shared a lot, we've trusted a lot. I would love the opportunity, if I may, to try to get a little bit of that trust back. You see, I'm very I don't trust many people. It's not just comes with just me being me.
That's true.
It would put my weary heart at ease. I would rest better tonight if I could get just the tiniest bit of assurance from you. And there's a way to do it. Very simple. All you have to do is just stand.
I'm
Let
sorry?
me look at
Oh,
What-
Gwen
what
going to
do
do a
you-
thing.
What do you mean?
I have a certain set of skills and ability.
I have a
Um,
certain lack of skill.
I will find you. And as we've been going through our journey here and looking into this saga, I've been able to tap into a little bit more than I'm used to. You see, what is a name? And I'll wave my hand in front of my face and turn into, oh god, why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Leonard?
Leonard, Nacine,
Cardock Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Caradoc Miller. Okay.
And then I'll wave my hand again, and it'll be Leonard.
Oh,
Oh, Leonard. I more like Leonard.
And then I'll do it one more time, and it'll go back to Gwen. This helps me greatly as I go about the world, and I'm able to understand it more through other people's eyes, if you will. And I feel like you are someone that we can come to for questions, someone who can research, someone who is knowing. In fact, Catan mentioned that you have an ability that might be able to assist us with figuring out what some of these items that we found while looting the area where the book was supposed to be. But again, I love trust. I love it so, so much. And it's no guarantee
Oh,
that
yeah.
this will even work, but I would love the chance, if you would permit me, to just study you for a moment. Take in you as a person. Really get to know you.
that is an interesting request. One I've never had before. He sits down in his chair, slowly, kind of lowering himself into the chair. And he goes, Guinevere, why don't you try? And he puts his elbow on the desk and reaches a hand out for you.
I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. And then an insight, please. You do have
I have
advantage on screen if you want it.
Yes, I will be using. Oh, we can do better than that. I'll use a DM inspiration as well. Seems too important to not
This is a big
go
one.
higher.
Come on, chat. We need this.
Potential
That's
for some
so
real
much
good
better.
info.
That's much, much better. 24 for the perception check.
Ooh, 24. All right, and your insight check next.
Since he's like letting me actually do this and I'm not having to do it like quickly and from away, does that give me advantage or is it just lower the DC? How would you?
I'll adjust on
Willing
my end.
participant.
Okay. I will use another DM inspiration.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, chat. Help, chat, help!
It's all right. It's all right. I believe. I'm going to use another DM inspiration.
Can I give
It's
Gwen
okay.
my advantage?
They've got like 10 of those last I
I
checked.
have so many. That's better. That's better.
Okay.
More advantage. Thank you, Josh.
More!
I said more! Oh,
Kylo
come
Ren,
on,
more!
Mast.
Insight.
Masked. You little shit.
It is a 23.
Beautiful. Very good rolls for
Not
this.
the-
That's excellent.
Not the best. It could have been higher. Could have gone.
Your hand slips into Sidheag's with an ease that's difficult to describe. It's odd. You've never touched this man before, but have you? He feels familiar in a similar way that Catan feels familiar.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Cool.
Bran, would you like to use your ability? Go ahead and roll an Arcana check as Gwen, your hands make contact and he wraps his around yours and you feel a willingness coming from him. Go ahead, look into my past, see who I am. You do have advantage on screen, Bran, if you want it.
I used it.
Julien, go ahead and roll a stealth fucking check. The mug is behind him on a shelf.
Fell in.
Okay.
Steal from this man.
For audio, they just put in chat. While they're distracted, I take the mug.
And replace it with the tea mug. All right, Bran, what'd you get?
18.
All right, and Julien, what is your stealth?
A +0. I got a 15 though.
Oh! Hang on. Let's see.
Wow.
He, as you see him sitting there holding Gwen's hand, his eyes are closed, and you see one of them pop open, and he looks over at you and kind of grins and closes it.
That wasn't
Bran?
a no.
It wasn't a no. It wasn't a go for it, but it wasn't a no. Bran, you do see a mixture of yellow gold, and you know that's divine magic, and you see white and blue foundational magic. And let's see, is there anything else in there? That's it. Yeah, that's all you see with this. It's familiar. It's similar to what happened with Gwen and Catan, but it seems to be amplified. Like there's more of it. It's just flowing around him, like coming from Gwen. It's exuding from her and like wrapping around him like a misty fog that's just embracing this person. Gwen, it's odd. It feels like you are in a dark space wading through mud. It's like pushing up against a wall, but the wall is slowly moving. And suddenly it's like you've opened your eyes and you're standing in a grand hall of marble, white stone, people dancing. You see exquisite artworks on the walls in your periphery, and you hear the most beautiful music you have ever heard in your life. And your head turns, and you see a maskless Julien Fontaine playing an ethereal rainbow piano. And then zoop, you're sucked out of that memory and thrust into another. You see dark stone walls on either side of you, braziers lit with a glowing pink flame, and it sparkles back and forth between pink and blue, pink and blue. And you hear the echoing sound of footsteps, your own footsteps, as you walk down this hallway. There's a door ahead of you, and you put your hand out and push it open, and you see a throne room. There is a giant, beautiful stone throne ahead of you, and a group of people staring at you expectantly, with concern on their faces. And then you're taken from that memory and thrust into another one. You stand in a lightly wooded valley. The sky is clear and the sun is warm on your skin. You're 9 years old, young and curious, and the quietness around you is solemn yet comforting. You feel it before you even see it. A cairn. A pile of rocks and stone kept together by mud and clay, covered in grass and moss, weeds and daisies. And there is something so beautiful here, something comforting and familiar. It's ancient and powerful. It fills you to the brim with hope. You can feel the magic tickling along your skin like a playful fairy. And then a voice comes to you, and it says, "It's quite odd, isn't it?" Startling you from your reverie, your focus is shifted, and you turn and look. And there, leaning up against the cairn, holding a flute, is Julien Fontaine, maskless. And he says, "You're curious, aren't you? I knew you'd be curious." And you feel yourself respond in stutters, and you go, I just felt kind of drawn here. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't really have an explanation as to why I'm here. It just felt." And Julien interrupts you and says, "You felt a pull, didn't you?" And you say, "A little bit. I don't know how else to explain it." And he goes, "Welcome to the party." And then you are pulled from that memory and you are back in Sidheag's office holding his hand, a warm smile on his face as a tear trickles down. And he says, "Well, that was a very interesting thing. I don't know what you saw, but I have never experienced something like this in my life. You, my dear, are truly one of a kind. But that's a story for next time."
Oh, no! No!
Son of a bitch!
That went by too
What the-
goddamn
Yeah.
What the
I saw that
Julien?
coming.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know, man. I
The
literally
pool?
don't remember anything.
The
Sidheag sounded like Catan when he was young.
That's just Emmy not knowing how to do voices.
Julien sounded like it was going to be Slick James.
I'm so incredibly grateful that on January the 1st, we will be able to dig deep and go longer than 2 hours, hopefully, because the story's just getting too good.
That's right, folks. January 1st, 2026 at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure I did that right.
1 p.m. Central.
Twitch.tv/Forge of Lore, extra long.
Come
Saga
join the
stream.
fun. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to make everyone here cry.
You said 11
Pacific.
a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Central will be 1 p.m. I think.
No, I said 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So,
can listen.
thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I cannot wait till the next time we get to see you, January 1st, the start of the new year. It's going to be an amazing year. Oh my God, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I certainly did. And until next time, folks, you know what I'm going to say. Slanche!
Slanche. You felt a pull, didn't you?